We are all aware of the risks associated with tobacco use. If you or someone you know is ready to quit, explore the many resources and aids to help. And don't forget about our youth. We must educate and set an example that tobacco use is not an option if we want them to live long, healthy lives.
Youth smoking has declined since the late 1990s to historic lows, but more can and should be done to prevent minors from ever starting to use tobacco products. Continued progress on this serious issue is very important, and everyone can play a role.
We believe that minors should never use tobacco products, and that's why we offer Right Decisions Right Now, Be Tobacco Free program as a core part of our efforts to transform the tobacco industry and accelerate the decline in youth tobacco use. The program is used by educators, parents, and grandparents, and through youth programs like Boy Scouts of America, youth soccer leagues, baseball camps, and other groups.
The Boy Scouts of America have been around for over 100 years. They've had a set of guiding principles that have been consistent through this entire time. That is the development of character, the citizenship training, and physical and mental fitness. And through the years, we've continued to try to find relevant ways to present those three aims in an active program that young people will enjoy.
According to the CDC, about 10.8% of high school students indicate that they have smoked at least one cigarette in the past month.
Philmont Scout Ranch is one of the high adventure bases of the Boy Scouts of America. When you have everything that you're going to need to solve problems on your back, that's truly a way of challenging yourself, particularly when you have to deal with hard things that come up in life.
Discussing the risks of tobacco use with our children can be difficult for many parents, but there are programs and organizations to help. Right Decisions Right Now, Be Tobacco Free, launched 25 years ago and is a free online educational program. It is designed to educate youth in grades 5 through 9 because that's when research shows they often start experimenting with risky behaviors, such as tobacco use.
The program speaks to youth about health consequences, including the dangers of tobacco use, and how to handle peer pressure in ways youth can relate to.
In the world we live in, there are all kinds of influences. Many of them are negative. So finding a way to empower young people to be able to reach out and find positive influences and to incorporate them in their life is a very important part of Scouting. Right Decisions Right Now is a program that helps to make young people aware of the responsibility they have in living that healthy life. It can't all be through the school. It can't be through traditional methods. It's got to be through a chance for a mentor, that might be their adult leader, to speak from their heart about how to live a healthy lifestyle.
For the most part, retailers are doing their part in restricting youth access to tobacco. One of our companies, RJ Reynolds, was a founding member of the We Card Retail Training Initiative.
We Card provides training and materials to retail clerks and managers to aid compliance efforts with federal, state, and local laws to prevent underage purchase of age-restricted products. It's used across the country, and it has been a big factor behind the drop in youth smoking. Despite this, parents should be aware that youth report they typically access cigarettes from social sources such as older siblings or other adults.
We ask kids to make a pledge, to make a commitment to living a life tobacco-free. Right Decisions Right Now, the Trail of Courage program, has been very successful at Philmont Scout Ranch and in the Boy Scouts of America.
We're very proud of our success with groups like Boy Scouts of America because from our point of view, having the anti-tobacco message come from a mentor or role model makes a big difference with adolescents.
It is a program that delivers a message that young people can subscribe to, a message that they can draw from when they are challenged with influences in their life, a message that will last them their lifetime.
Visit the Right Decisions Right Now website to review this free program to educate youth in your classroom, community group, or home.